beautiful people, it's Bridget. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all having an awesome day. And today's video is another eyeshadow palette review. Now, I know you guys are probably about to comment on my hair, but don't worry, it is in the middle stage right now. It'll be a new color next time you see me, and I'm very excited about it. But today we are reviewing the Flower Child palette by MaxUp the Makeup. It is such a cute palette, and today we're going to talk about it. So without any further ado, let's jump to the video. Alright guys, as always, all makeup on this channel is cruelty free, and so is MaxUp the Makeup, and this is their first product they're launching, so I really wanted to show my support by reviewing this. And this is the Flower Child palette. It retails for $25, is a 9-pan palette, and is of course cruelty free. So I love the packaging in this. I think lately I've just been into 60s and 70s a lot, so this packaging really speaks to me. And then this is the back, which has the ingredients and the shade names. So let's open it up, because you guys are going to be blown away if you haven't seen this on Instagram before, because it's so cute and it definitely speaks to me like a lot. So this is the palette. It comes with a mirror up top. The color scheme is so beautiful. Like, I don't know if you can tell on camera, this is like a really pretty muted pink color. We have this like a blue green, this bright, oh, everything about it. I love everything about this color scheme. I love that the packaging actually matches the color scheme. It's so funky, and it's definitely, I don't know, I think what I really like about this is it's not a copycat of another thing. I feel like a lot of original ideas have been kind of lost lately, and I love seeing something like this, which is totally unique. And it's super cute. So for $25 for 9 pans, if this is the good quality palette, it's definitely worth picking up. So let's go ahead and start trying this out. Let's do some swatches on a light and a dark skin tone to see how they swatch. Alright, so here are the swatches on a darker skin tone. I think they all look really nice. This red looks a little bit chalky, but I think it should blend well in the eyes with the finger. It was just a lot. The shimmers look really pretty, and overall I think they look pretty decent. Alright guys, so here are these swatches on my skin tone. This pink didn't really want to swatch well for me, but it swatched well on Daniel's skin tone. The shimmers look really pretty, and they just look fantastic. Alright guys, so what did you think of these swatches? Personally, I just love swatching bright colorful colors, especially bright colorful shimmers. It's a good satisfying time. And now let's go to look number 1. Hello! So for the first look, we're going to do something really cute and like pink and blue and kind of girly. So let's start off with this pink color here, which is called Fringe, and I'm going to buff that all over the crease. Now to darken up the outer corner, I'm going to take Psychedelic Summer, which is this bright pink very lightly. I'm not going to try to go full brightness on it, but I'm just going to darken up the outer corner, add a little bit more color. For the lid, I'm just going to use my finger and apply a daisy chain all over the lid, and then blend the mattes together with it, and it's going to be really simple on the top. For the lower lash line, I'm going to take the color Festival, which is a shimmer, but I'm going to make it work anyways on a little e.l.f. underlining brush, and just do the lower lash line. This is a really easy look that I think anybody could pull off. Just some pink and blue. Alright guys, so this is it for the eyeshadow. I'm going to pop on some lashes, finish up my face, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is the first look, and what do we think? It's something super easy, but I think really cute and very feminine. This is the first time I'm using this palette. It's the first look I'm filming with it, and let's start talking about the formula. So the first shade that I used, Fringe, is a matte, and I don't know why. I was kind of expecting these to be maybe more dry, just because I think maybe like the really matte packaging on it, I'm not sure. For some reason I kind of thought these would be a little bit drier, but this one felt so velvety and smooth. It was very pigmented, really easy to work with, blended out like a dream. No complaints there. The next shade I used, Psychedelic, the hot pink. I did tap off the excess just in case it was really pigmented or really powdery, but I actually found it very nice, really easy to use. It blended into the pink very nicely as well, so like, I don't know, I'm happy with it. And then the daisy chain we put all over the lid, very nice. Like, it was so soft. It's actually a little bit too soft maybe, I don't know. It wasn't like gonna break on me or anything. It was just like a lot more than I expected, so I think I went a little bit too heavy-handed into the pan. It looked really nice, and I think it blends well into the mattes as well. And then this is Festival, the shade we did on the lower lash line. Maybe I could have used a bigger shader brush to put more blue under there. But I think it's a nice little pop of color, and I'm very happy with it. So, this is look number 1. I don't know. I really like it, but it's really, really simple. So let's move on to look number 2. Oh, hi! So we're back for look number 2, and I don't know what we're doing for this look. I just know I want to put a bunch of colors on my face. So that's what we're going to do. Let's start off with this first shade of Groovy, and let's put that in the inner crease area. Okay, so this look is going to be all over the place. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm going to take the color Vintage, which is this red, and just buff that over the rest of the crease. Okay, so I'm not a fan of the red. The orange was really good, but the red I can't get to blend. I've tried the brush with less product on it, I've tried adding product to the outer corner, and I've tried using a clean brush to try to buff it out. The red doesn't want to blend that well, so I'm going to have to cut a crease. I didn't really want to, but it seems what has to happen. Not the most impressive cut crease I've ever done, but let's take this green, I think. Yeah. Okay, this is the only shimmer we haven't used. There's only 2 shimmers in the palette, so let's take Hippy Dippy, this green, and put it on the lid. The color scheme doesn't match here, but it'll be okay. This look is an absolute mess. Like, what am I doing? Okay, for the lower lash line, I am going to take this blue matte because some of these colors are kind of iffy like in normal palettes, so I want to see how this one does. So I'm going to take this blue shade of Thrifting on the lower lash line. A ton picked up on the brush, so I'm going to tap off the excess where I apply it. Alright, so I'm going to finish up my face now, and I'll be right back to show you the finished look. Alright guys, so this is the finished look for look number 2. What do we think? Overall, the color scheme itself is kind of wild. It's like orange, then red, then green, then blue, but I don't hate it. I think mostly because I just love green eyeshadow. I think it kind of works. So this is look number 2. I'm pretty happy with it. The red I didn't find blended very well, but maybe I could have used a more expensive brush and it could have worked. The rest of the colors are so pigmented. The orange was great. The green was such a dream to work with. I really love the green. It was so fun to pack on. And then the blue under the lower lash line is so pigmented. Let's get up and close and personal so you can see it up close. So this is the look up close. It's, you know, it's colorful. So yeah, I'm very happy with look number 2, and now let's start talking about my thoughts about the palette. Okay, so overall my thoughts on the palette are really good. I really enjoyed it. Also, I thought look number 1 was super cute and like really easy to do. This one's a little bit like I don't think anybody's gonna recreate it, but it was fun to do anyways. So for the palette, I'm very happy with it. The only issue I had was the red. I didn't find blended that well. But it could also just be my technique, or maybe I could just put a little extra effort into it to blend it. And I have a ton of other red eyeshadows for this. I would probably not be reaching for the red anyways. I'd probably reach in here for like the pinks or the greens. I also want to give them a lot of props because getting light pinks to work well that don't get really muddy or disappear on the eyes is something I have a huge issue with a bunch of palettes. Like if I get a light pink, it either doesn't show up or disappears. This one actually works really well, and then the shimmers are so beautiful. They swatched out so pretty. They're very creamy. I really like this palette. It's so good, and for $25 to support an indie brand, it's definitely worth it. Anyways, please let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you want to see more looks with this, follow me on Instagram because I'll probably post more with it because it's really cute. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye!